A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Friday, June 10th. The news today is brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. New European service from New York Stewart International Airport began last night with Icelandic airline Play commencing flights. The low-cost airline will now fly from the Newburgh facility to Iceland with connections to dozens of mainland European cities. Airline President Birger Johnson was at Stewart for the ribbon cutting and said the Hudson Valley is an ideal area for his new airline to serve.
This is an underserved catchment area of the airport. There's no international flights out for the local residents. It's an easy region to sell in Europe. There's a lot of things which I didn't know about that I learned about that is really easy to explain to European people. And also just the stakeholders, made us feel so welcome. They just pulled us in.
Orange County Executive Stephen Newhouse said Play will open up doors for Europe in the Hudson Valley. In addition to serving the valley, inbound passengers could hop on a Coach USA bus to Manhattan for some vacation time in the Big Apple. The State Department of Health has rejected a request from Garnett Health Medical Center Catskills to close their 10-bed critical care unit. Closing the unit would have drastically reduced services in the community and is a victory for Sullivan County residents. Assemblywoman Aileen Gunther says,
it's very, very important if we have an accident on the highway to have a CCU, appropriate amount of CCU beds. If we, have a bus accident, you need more. So, this is important for us.
Meanwhile, a spokeswoman for Garnett Health Medical Center Catskills said the hospital recently filed an application with the State Department of Health to temporarily close its Harris Campus Critical Care Unit due to the downward trend of underutilization. The first 4 months of the year, that application has not been approved. She said Garnett, much like hospitals and health systems across the nation, is facing economic issues due to low patient volumes, significantly higher expenses, and nationwide supply chains. More news right after this.
Be your dad's favorite son or daughter with a gift from the Galleria at Crystal Run. The Galleria at Crystal Run has hundreds of ideas for Father's Day gifts. Ideas such as Dick's Sporting Goods, JD Sports, and even Pro Image. And what kind of dad doesn't like to eat out? Choose from some of the amazing restaurants like Fuji, 110 Grill, Peru Cuisine, or Allen's Mediterranean Grill. Plus, enter the Father's Day Lookalike Contest. The Galleria at Crystal Run in Middletown, Orange County's premier shopping, dining, entertainment, and Father's Day destination. Be sure to visit Galleria at Crystal Run for contest details.
Sullivan County government is facing the same problem as private sector employers in recent days. They can't find people to fill jobs. In fact, in the Departments of Public Health and Social Services, there are 54 vacancies out of about 300 jobs. That's about 18%. County Commissioner John Little attributes that to a couple of factors.
I really do think it's a combination of compensation issues and getting people through the application process. Because, again, because you have websites out there, LinkedIn, Nextdoor, et cetera, people can go like this.
Little said no longer do job seekers go to county websites in search of jobs. He also said the civil service process must also be simplified. It's been 18 years since Yvonne Torch was found murdered in her hair salon on Route 9W in Bombville. One customer had left the shop at mid-morning on June 9th, 2004, and when the next one came in a short time later, they found the 32-year-old shop owner brutally murdered. A state police spokesman said the Major Crimes Unit is still actively pursuing leads in the case, with previous ones taking investigators as far away as Florida. If anyone has information about the case, they're asked to call the state police at 845-344-5300. The Orange County Commissioners of Elections are informing voters that primary elections for enrolled members of the Democratic and Republican parties will take place on Tuesday, June 28th, and poll sites throughout the county will be open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Orange County will be participating in early voting for the June primary election. Voters will have the ability to exercise their right to vote during a 9-day period before Election Day at any of the 8 locations throughout the county, including in Newburgh, Cornwall, Middletown, Warwick, Village of Montgomery, Port Jervis, Goshen, and Monroe. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today is brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.